Bow down before my psycho power.
The update we all been waiting for that's supposed to change/save the game is finally here. I want to give a big shout out to everyone on Twitter. There's a lot of good people on Twitter doing real research and analyzing what changed about these characters, because when we read the patch notes, yes, it tells us this goes from that to that and all these different words. But for me, I'm visual. I have to see the change to really process what happened, and Twitter is showcasing all of that. So throughout this whole video, you'll see nothing but people's tweets where they're showcasing what's new and what's changed in this update. If you see anyone who's playing a character that you like or a name you recognize, go to their Twitter account and give them a follow. And with that being said, let's dive into the details. So first thing first, what I want to point out, because what I was kind of frustrated about when Tekken 8 first dropped, was the player stats. They talked about how they wanted to improve this for better clarity. The names and the descriptions was completely useless. I have a side-by-side comparison between before the update and after the update, and you could just see how different the explanations or the descriptions are and how much better they are. So definitely go into the game and take a look at your stats and fully understand with a new sense of clarity what kind of player you are. The outfit that they're highlighting this time around is for Emily de Rochefort, aka Lily. This is her Tekken 5, her iconic outfit. It's also being paired up with a Shiryu ninja pack, one for the male and for the female. And there I give them credit and say, thank you for making these two distinguish from one another. The male and the female looks like totally different outfits. Really, the female looked like something out of Mortal Kombat, maybe a Kunimitsu ripoff. Really good designed. And also what I want to highlight as well is how each individual piece is its own thing. From the head to the torso to the pants to the boots. It's all separate, which means you can mix and match these things with other customization items. This was not possible with other packs, and I hope, one, they go back and change those packs to make this possible, but then two, they keep this trend going forward. Currently at the time of recording, I do not know if this same functionality is capable with this Lily Tekken 5 outfit, but for right now, I want to say this is a good step forward. Of course, they added skins for your avatar. This time around, it's Leo, Azazina, Steve Fox, Lee, Claudio, and Lily and Asuka. With all the skins out of the way, let's talk about the real nitty gritty. First off, the characters who got nerfed. Of course, everyone's checking out Azazina's running 3-2 or whatever. That thing has been destroyed. One, you can now block it and freely sidestep afterwards. And if she presses a button, you are not locked in place having to eat the mix-up. You can fully take advantage of it now. Another nerf, which I was surprised to see, was them kinda, I guess you would say, hitting the flash once again. Really good Yoshimitsus, they would do like this triple flash combo, sometimes even quadruple if the wall's involved. That is no longer possible. Once you get really far into the combo, the flash just spins the character off in some crazy way and you can't follow up. That is probably going to hurt Yoshi a lot. I have to play the game to see what this really means, but just looking at it, not pretty. Fengwei, he also has a little nerf. I would call it a little nerf. In my opinion, the biggest nerf out of all these is Dragunov. Seeing the way that this low now operates is crazy. One, it has insane pushback now, and then two, if you block it, it looks like it's the most launch punishable thing on the planet, just like a snake edge, like a hell sweep. This is really going to affect the people who play Dragunov, and I want to see how the player usage shifts now that the characters are getting nerfed. Expect a video from me about that soon. Now, when you talk about the balancing shifting, it's not just nerfs. The buffs, in my opinion, is also crazy. I was looking forward to seeing what this plus 22 attack from Zafina looks like, and it really isn't even that bad. Like, she kicks you and she lays on the ground into whatever that stance is called, tarantula stance, I think, and she has some kind of mix up there. When I see this, I simply think I can possibly flash it and I don't have to deal with the mix-up at all, but only time will tell how powerful this truly is. One of the characters that everyone is really talking about is Leroy Smith. This guy is swinging. He can now do this thing where he can like punch you really fast. He can cancel, then sidestep, and then gain heat, and then chip you down to like 1,000,000,000 health. Well, the stuff that people are doing with Leroy Smith right now is incredible, and this guy is going to be a monster. In my opinion, before this update, I would have said that the worst matchup in the whole game was Yoshimitsu versus Leroy, because the character was just so trash, and Yoshimitsu can spin and flash every option he did. Now, will that be true? Now, will he be considered anyone's worst matchup? After this update, I don't think so. Another surprise, in my opinion, is Jack-8. This guy, Jack-8, so I guess they did some weird buff to his Power Crush Goliath stance that he got from Gigas, and they buffed it just visually. It looks like it's kind of back to where it was during the whole beta. You have videos of Joe Crush and Chanel just jumping around, flexing, jab, flex, jab, jump, flex. Like, the way that these players are moving with Jack-8 is insane. But that's not even the biggest thing. Jack-8 can now heal real health and replenish heat with the Gamma Howl stance. When you hit him, he could just sit there and just take it, just boom, 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 and gain back heat, gain back health. It's insane what they did with this guy. I played Jack-8 in the beta, and I'm definitely going to give him another shot now, because what I liked about the beta was spamming this whole thing and doing that mechanic, and when they nerfed it, he was no longer fun. So I want to see if that same level of fun is back, because it looks like it's back. Expect Jack-8 to be a real monster going forward until he's nerfed. This update as a whole looks really exciting, and I can't wait to play it, but with all the buffs and all the nerfs and all the changes that they've done, they were bound to break something. Yoshimitsu's counter hit, I can't remember the input of the move, but basically they broke one of his counter hit launchers, and it no longer wall breaks, force splats, or wall explodes. It's horrible. This has to be fixed ASAP. But then there's also other things in the game as well that that's not necessarily was broken, but was never fixed. Like, you have this thing here from Devil Jin where his wall combo doesn't work. You have other videos here that was before the update where the characters were not tracking properly. So even though what they're doing right now is really good, they're definitely kind of flipping the tier list and keeping the game interesting. There's a lot of things that still just needs to be tweaked, adjust. Tracking is a big thing that they want to address in the next update. So maybe all of these videos that you're seeing now, all of these issues will be fixed in the part 2 of the update that they have planned. All in all, this update looks exciting. Even with the Yoshimitsu nerfs sprinkled in, I know there's going to be more coming down the road. I'm just excited that this game is kind of evolving and shifting, and we don't have the same characters being dominant for 1 to 2 years like with Tekken 7. I'm really looking forward to playing the game and learning all these new situations that's been created. This update is cool. 2 thumbs up for me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. 2 thumbs up from you, ? Subscribe, leave a like on the video. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.